Hi everybody, Kirk here with Ink and Impulse, and today I have a very long awaited shipment from the Fountain Pen Day in 2025 from Appelboom, and this is my first order from them, and I ordered this around the first week of November and just now got it in February, on February 18th. So would you like to see what I have in here? Because some of it I may have forgotten, so let's discover it together. So I guess I had ordered some things that were out of stock at the time, and so they waited until everything was in stock to send it to me, which is why it took so long. They were very kind following up to my emails, but it did take quite some time, and DHL, which is who it was delivered with, was not able to access the place that I live, and so I had to chase it around, the state of Colorado a little bit, and I finally got it today. So let's see what's inside. They have their own little card here. And this is what it says on the back. We hope you will enjoy using the items. And that's a pretty thick card. Then it's showing the Dutch pen show. I got 2 of those. And we have a Stroop waffle. Look how cute. It's so little. Definitely going to try that later, probably with the coffee tomorrow. And then we have some packing peanuts, and it looks like everything is individually wrapped. So what I do know is that I got a few different colors of TWSBI ECOs and a few different inks from what I remember. So let's see if we can fish out some of the inks first. Oh, there's 2 in here. Okay. So we have Alice in Wonderland Alice and the Bram Stoker's Dracula. I had been wanting this for a long time. At the time of Fountain Pen Day, all of the American sites they were sold out. And so this is a nice bright red with a blue purple tone shimmer in it, and it's just wonderful. I went through a whole sample of that one. And I don't quite remember what color this one is. It does look like a blue. And again, we have one of our shifting labels. It looks like to be a blue with a gold shimmer. So we'll definitely have to do some swatching. That's exciting. Let's look at this one. I was on a Wearingeul kick for sure. This one's called the Nightingale and the Rose. And most of the ones I buy are shimmers, so let's see what type of shimmer. Ooh, this one looks really pretty. Like a brownish red with more of a red tone shimmer to it. Shows you kind of what it looks like there. I love this. So excited. A few more. Their fountain pen sale was pretty good, but I did have to, I wasn't anticipating, I think, having to pay so much on the tariffs. So most of the discount was kind of negated, but that's okay because there are some of these I couldn't get in the States. This one is called Half Moon with Dim Light. This one was very interesting to me, like a gray with a purpley blue shimmer. Very interested in that one. I forgot how many I got. I think I have like 2 more. And this is The Death of Ivan Ilyich, I believe. I think that's a story, but I haven't read it. Yeah. So again, ooh, it looks like another gray tone with a red shimmer. Well, this is a bluish tone. I can't wait to share these. I share all of my inks with other people who like fountain pens, and I actually have a couple packages that I need to get out in the mail. Because what's fun, you know, about fountain pens if you can't share it, right? Right, so we have Zemyna. Oh my gosh, another like grayish tone, but with a green shimmer, it looks like. Oh, that one looks amazing. And again, it's been so long, and I was like kind of panicked because this was like the first fountain pen day that I participated in, so I kind of let, you know, I let it get to me a little bit. This one is a star splattered hilt. This is one that I've been wanting for so long, and I just couldn't find it in stock over here, and then the sale came. But look at that gold. Oh my goodness. So it's like an orange tone with a high gold shimmer. Look at that. Very pretty. And this might go perfectly with one of the fountain pens that I got. So what spurred this whole thing is that there was a TWSBI ECO color in here that I couldn't get from, I guess, the States. And look, we get another stroopwafel. So I will start with this one. And it's wrapped. That's very cute. And I'm going to save that sticker for sure. And some of this paper so I can make an entry in my pen and ink journal. So let me not, oh, I ripped it already, but I was like, let me save that, and then I rip it immediately. There's a little bit of a stress on this portion. I'm just doing a horrible, horrible job at this, so I'll have to figure that out later. Okay, TWSBI. Oh, well, look, they gave me an extra sticker. Nice. Okay, so that's perfect. That worked out for me. Okay, I'm going to say that off to the side because I totally just annihilated that. I get overwhelmed with packaging. Like, I have one of those, like, toddler mentalities where it's like, I want to rip it open. That's, you know, like, calm down. So this one is the Jade Green, I believe. Look at this. This one's a special box. I think it's a set. I can't remember. So I'm going to take this off camera just to pry this open. So let's see. Look at that color. Oh my gosh. Okay. It comes with a bottle of Midnight Blue. It looks like with maybe a filling system on the top. Let's see what the filling looks like, or if it's just an open cap. It's just open, actually. TWSBI has a lot of like cool bottles that you can use to fill pens. Look at this color. Oh, that is a pretty color. Look at how green that is. Yes, it's very vibrant, and then you have rose gold in the middle. Even the piston down here is like a rose color. That's crazy. That's a very, very pretty pen. Let's see here. TWSBI ECO T Rose Gold. So this one does have a, what, triangular grip section? Do all the TWSBIs have the triangular grip? I don't think so. I think it's just the ECO T, you know, because T. That would probably make sense. And then it looks like in this box you get, again, your like little wrench to take it apart, as well as the grease. And that color is just very, very pretty. I love that. That's crazy. All right, so let me put this off to the side. The next one. Another TWSBI. It looks like it's been opened before. Amazonite. And I got this one in a broad. It may not have been open, but I know there was a corner that was popped up. Oh, this one's beautiful. Okay, so this was one of their swirly ones. And once I started, oh my, the swirl on this one is awesome. It's like pretty well evenly distributed. Oh, I love this one. My goodness, look. The green and the Amazonite. That's really pretty. The jade has the metallic top there. And then I do believe I have one more. No, it looks like two. Let me open it from the bottom. So this one, what color is this? I can't remember. Oh, I think this is the Persian blue. That color is pretty too. I got this one in a stub. So look at this Persian blue beside the Amazonite. That's very pretty. They complement each other very well. I actually like the silver on these. I think it looks really good. Okay. And then one last one, which is the whole reason I started this order. If you can tell what color that is. It's Heat. So this is the one that I couldn't find stateside, and one that I'm very excited about. Look, perfect, chef's kiss. Oh, I can't wait. This is great. These are beautiful colors, you guys. And I got this one in a bold, a broad. Look at that color. Again, I really like the silver with this, to be honest. I think gold would have been overwhelming, and so would have, bronze might have been okay, but I do like the clean look of the silver. So look at all the colors that I got. So I'm definitely good on TWSBI for a while. I say that, and I definitely have my eye on a couple other ones, but let's go ahead and incorporate it into my collection. So this is the current state of my TWSBI collection, and I have this in a 24 slat pen case. And this is actually a Lamy Vista because I have my Lamys over here. But I'm outgrowing this, so I am going to go ahead and get another pen case because I have a couple, and I did get it from Amazon, but we need to figure out where these go. So I would say this one is like right in between. I wonder if I think I'd probably put the Amazonite. It's lighter though. I want to probably put both of these in here between that green, and then have this green, and then have the orange right here. So let's go ahead and see if we can square that up. Okay, so here's the new case, and I'm gonna start with the Carrera. And then I'll probably go into my, I think this is an Eco, yep, my translucent blue, which is very pretty. And then I'll go into the Cosmos. And then this is what I gotta figure out. So I think I wanna go this one and then this one. That probably makes more sense. So I'm gonna go Persian blue. And then I'm gonna go Amazonite. And then I gotta figure out if I wanna do this to this. No, I think I wanna do this to this, because this will fade into the yellow or the saffron better. So jade green. We got matcha. And I'm gonna get, I think this is mango. Either mango or saffron. I think it's saffron now that I'm thinking about it. And then heat. And then pink. Not pastel pink. I'm still on the lookout for pastel pink. And then we've got plum. And then I know it like is gonna hurt my soul a little bit to split these because there's an empty spot here. What I could do is put a clear one. I could actually move these down one and put a clear demonstrator on this end, which is what I will do right now. All right, so what I've done is I put one of my demonstrators over here. I love a demonstrator. It's the cheapest one too. So the demonstrator Carrera, translucent blue, Cosmos, Persian blue, Amazonite, jade green, matcha, saffron, heat, pink, plum, and then we are gonna go, I think this is espresso, and then I can't remember if this is called cafe, and this is like creme, or cream with rose gold. So we've got two of the bronze and then one with the rose gold. Very beautiful, and I think this is going to be a self-limiting type of situation. I do love having all the colors because I almost always have a TWSBI ECO inked up with the corresponding color. And so here's the one side, and then here's the other. So if I decide to get the Serpentine, which I really do want, I believe it would probably go in here somewhere with our browns and earth tones. So that one, or the black marble, or you know, whatever awesome combination that they come up with next. But this is how I've incorporated my TWSBIs into the collection. Woohoo! All right, and real quick, since we were here, I reorganized the Lamis that I have. So I got the white, Vista, black, all those guys. And then over on here, I have 3. So I was able to add in the pine, which is new for this year, as well as the flamingo. So you can see it against some of the other colors. Again, here's that pine with some of those other colors, the apple green, the neon one, which is just awesome. As you can tell, I'm very heavy on the greens, and yeah, I love it. All right, so I am going to create like a quick little spread. I printed off some pictures of the pens that I got, and by the way, this is Persian green, not Persian blue. So I think I was saying blue the whole time, but I cut out some of the card here, and I just like these 2 things, but I think we should put down some of the paper. Because we need a little bit of just love in our life. Because it has been rough over here, you guys. Just super rough and demotivating, and you know, sometimes like in your job when you just question your whole existence and you're like, oh my gosh. It's like that. That's not good. I don't want to waste like this really cool wrapping paper. This is what I love about like packaging and stuff, because you can reuse it. And it really doesn't matter how you put things down, because it's really about the memory and, you know, getting to enjoy the entire thing, not just, yes, opening it like it's Christmas Day and you want to open all the things and all that, but also taking a little bit of time to use some of that packaging. I love those colors together, actually. To, you know, especially me with ADHD, to like make it not just something that I did, but also like take the time to enjoy the whole thing and not just rush from one thing to the next, because I do have a tendency to do that, which I am trying to work on, you guys. So definitely not a perfect person. And that's what this channel is all about. Sometimes you know where you're flawed and it's very hard to correct. You know, what is it about that? Don't know. I would love to know, though. So we have another piece, some hearts. And I definitely see myself keeping some of these scraps around because they're just so pretty. I also love my little Hello Kitty clip. I got it from Jet Pens. I think they still have Hello Kitty on there. At least they have some of the Hello Kitty characters. And I think that's good enough on the paper because we have a lot to decorate with. Let me see, kind of like that. Maybe like that. Definitely want to put this one. I could do it even like here because I have all the pictures of the pens. That's cute. It's like a little pen, just a little one. Kind of like it hanging out there. Let's put our card. I want to make this extravagant because she took a while. And I'm only going to cut, I think I'm just going to cut the one pen. I love orange. It's not my favorite color by any means, but I do love it. And when I saw the Heat Eco, I was like, I need that. And then I'm going off to print these pictures, and the Eco sold out on Appelboom's website. So that's unfortunate. You know, always check your pen swap friends. That's what I will say. Put him over here. But I'm so happy to have that one in my collection. And then all we've got here is Persian green. This is super fun. Which way do I want it? I think I want it this way. And I'm gonna go grab a pen and label these guys. All right, so I just have a Pilot G2. I'm gonna do like this. And then this one's Jade. We'll do Heat and Amazonite. And so this order arrived 18. We'll do ordered. All right, so we've got some, you know, chronicle stuff going on. And I wanted to add a bunch of these stickers. I just thought they were so cute. And they're holographic, and they're just lovely and playful. And so I'm just gonna add stickers all over this thing. I thought a lot of the colors played into the color of the pen that I got. The color of pens. And this is from Sticky Club. So if you've been wondering what kind of stickers you would get from Sticky Club, this is it. I really like these. I think they're so cute. And I've learned with stickers that you just gotta stick them. You just gotta stick them. I know it sounds straightforward, but you gotta. Like, I used to be the type to be like, I do not want to use any of my stickers. Well, I made it to where I had so many stickers that I was like, yeah, you should probably use those. You should probably use some of those before you perish with, you know, 28 pounds of stickers. And, you know, just makes sense. And a lot of these, to me, are like very cute, like high quality, like artisan stickers. They're not, definitely not the cheap, like, you know, your Michaels kind of deal. I think these are so stinking cute. I'm going to save this greenhouse because I have already 2 of those. We do our plants. These look like almost like little radishes. Little sprouts everywhere. They have little bees with them, but I used all the bees because they were just so cute. I love it. And then I have some more color to bring in with another sticker sheet. And I knew I should have brought my tweezers. Just one second. So I take a lot of things with me wherever I go. And so, you know, I pack things up, and yeah, it's so hard for me to just like have everything I need in one go. And so here we go. Let's just add and add and add. Like, more is more. because this is really like just chronicling the purchase and enjoying it and reflecting. All of the colors are so nice in person. So happy about that. And sticker layering is where it's at. These are not holographic, so it's like a nice little change. I like the little yellow ones. A little 3-flower action. A little bush, so cute. Little squiggles, you can never go wrong with some squiggles. And like I said, you guys, like, this is from Sticky Club, and I think this, like, every month is like, what, $15? I don't even know if it's that much, you guys. And it's like, you just get so many every month. Like, this is 2 out of like 6 or 7 items that you get. Little leaf. Like the green flower a lot. A purple one. I love it. It's just so happy. And that's really what I need, because I'm not feeling it in real life, you know? I do want to keep some of this like area here so I can still write or journal. But using my stickers feels good. Just a couple more. It's looking so happy. How therapeutic sticking some stickers can be. Imagine if I had some raindrops for these little boots. I do want to make sure I leave some room for the gold sticker. And so I think we're good. Look how many stickers I still have left, you know? It's just crazy. I love that little subscription. They're just so cute and tiny, especially if you like, you know, your little planners. And I brought this out. I think I'll use a little bit of this orange one, the skinny washi tape. Just want some horizontals. even numbers. All right, so we've got an odd amount there. And then I did want to add in the little sticker. So I think to offset it, we should go over. It's going to bother me though because these hearts are off. So I'm going to have to do it especially catty corner to make it look purposeful. So we'll keep it like that. And I think that's it for now. I will be taking my Pilot G2 and like adding little cool things like little dots and whatnot throughout this spread, but this will be the spread that chronicles the addition to my TWSBI collection. And then I will do something similar to some of the things that I didn't use, like probably the wrapper from this card right here to document all of those inks that I got. So here's kind of the process behind that. And I hope you liked the video for today. It was really fun and relaxing for me. I really needed this after this like hellish past 6-7 weeks, 4 years, who's counting, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, let me know what you thought about this video. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I hope you got some of your own journaling done at this time as well. So I hope you're staying safe and well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.